Hey guys, welcome to the part 2 of the flight of KLM836. Yeah, we are back at where we last left off at stand Delta 42. If I'm correct, it should be Delta 42. I'm too lazy to check, whatever. As plane there, we're on the VATSIM server once again, and pretty sure this is Singapore Airlines plane, because from what I can tell from no, that's not, yeah, that is Singapore Airlines. It's basically a plane, I think, arriving in Singapore. No, he's departing from Singapore. So yeah, he's out of here to Hong Kong, and we are going to be depart from here soon enough towards Amsterdam Schiphol. And for today's route, we are doing it a bit earlier than the scheduled departure. The scheduled departure is in 1.5 hours, but we're going to put the scheduled timings 1 hour earlier. So our new scheduled timings, it is in half an hour for departure. And once again, I'll repeat all the information again from the last time we are in the leg 1 of the flight. So we are KLM836, still the same flight number, the same plane, and as for the gate number, might be different this time around because I am recording it on a separate date, but still whatever. Yeah, we'll be cruising at most likely flight number 320, and our total weight is 117 tons. No, that's not a weight, that is the fuel count, sorry. Reserves 11.2, extra weight is 35 tons, and our scheduled timing for departure is 29 minutes. Our flight time is around 13 hours, which will bring us to around, let's see, 6 a.m. local time when we reach Amsterdam Schiphol, which is still basically in the middle of the night. So yeah, anyways, let's get back into the cockpit and let us get ready for the plane. Let's get ready up for departure. So our window seat turns on, our hydraulics left and right engine goes on, passenger signs, the seatbelt signs go on, anti-ice goes on, auto start goes on, engine EEC mode goes on, recirc fans go on, packs and trims go on, pressurizations go on, and the logo and wing lights go on for now. Right, now to our FMC. Chances are there is of course going to be invalid waypoints, but there's nothing much I can do about it. So let's key in it, and hey, there's none. So that's pretty nice. Our flight number is KLM836. Nope, not 536, 836. Runway for departure is 20 center. The META for Singapore is variable 2 knots, 28 degrees Celsius, QNH 1012, and no expected significant change. So yeah. Alright, our departure SID is the Mersing 7 Bravo. Our arrival star is the Norku 2 Alpha arrival. There we go. And for the ILS runway, it is, where is it? Oh wow, there's none for 09. I could try 06 because it's not much of a difference. So let's see. Yeah, we can do 06. Oh my god, transition. Let's see. We will be, what's our star? So we'll be doing the Norku 2 Alpha. So we'll be coming in that way into the airport. Oh wow. Alright, no, not a problem. So let's see. We shall do our transition at, see, do they have that? No. They do have Echo Hotel 614, which is the furthest away, so I will take that. And let's see, what is the route there? Wow, that is absolutely great. Waypoint doesn't help, so rip me. I might have to change runways when I arrive. Depends though, because this approach is more suited for the opposite way, which is runway, let's see, which is it, runway 24. So yeah, it's unfortunate that it's how it has to be. So yeah, I could try for a different star arrival, so let's see. Planning the route live, doing it live now. Let's see. Oh god, SimBrief just removed all my routes. That's great. Give me a moment. I need to find out if there's any alternatives that I can do. So, there is the, well, why did the guy just said hello in Unicom? I'm not even sure anymore, man. So there is PESER for one of the approach waypoints, which is something in the available waypoints for SimBrief. Not sure where there is. It's over there, so should be somewhere there. PESER. Yeah, it's not on the map for me. So, how about Putty? Interesting waypoints. No, it's not there either. So, or either that or I'm just blind. Yeah, it is most definitely not there. We could try the PESER 2 Alpha approach. Nope. Try the PESER 2 Alpha approach. Where is it? PESER 2 Alpha. There we go. For ILS 06 and the same transition. Yep, PESER is over there. Let us try. See which waypoint can we use before that. Wow, it's like little to none that I can use. So could try. Okay, this is getting a little bit annoying. BATAK, I guess. Yeah. Sorry if this is taking a bit long because I didn't plan this properly just now. So we said BATAK, which I think it's, I'm not sure which one is it. Oh my god. Let's try this one. Hey, yep, it's correct. So BATAK is over there, PESER is over there. Before BATAK, let's see, because that waypoint there is quite far away. It will be AMSAN if I'm correct. No, it's Norku. Where's Norku? Oh, Norku is over there. I don't need Norku. Just in AMSAN towards let's see, what waypoints can we put? RENDI. So we're at Norku for that. Yeah. BATAK will come over here. Let's see, where is that? yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, maybe you can go to Giseb before we reach Batam. It's probably a better idea. So maybe not, never mind. So we can go ahead and direct PESER after Batak and Echo Hotel 614 after River. So we will update the flight plan on VetSim too. Where is it? AMSAN. So we'll direct to RENDI. Then direct to BATAK. Then direct to PESER for the, let's see, PESER to Alpha arrival. Alright. So that's my plan. Should be pretty solid now. Right, so let us activate and execute this flight. Request the data. Set our reserve, which is 11.2. Cost index. I completely forgotten what I placed in here for the last video, so I'm just gonna put 75, and the cruise is 320. So for step climbs, there is step climbs 360 at ABDAN. So where is ABDAN? Alright, it's in the flight plan, so flight number 360. There we go. Much better. So that's my new flight plan route now. And we'll follow the flight plan. There we go. Thus, we don't need any thrust limiters. I don't think so, at least. So our gross for takeoff is to be around 319 tons. Let's request the trims data. 6.254 trims today. Flaps, let's see, 5 and 15. What's the difference? 5 would be those V speeds, and 15 would be those V speeds. V1 is still always the same. So do I take the risk to do flaps 5? It's a big difference. Right then, let's just YOLO this, I guess. So set our V2 speed to 184. There we go, 184 has been set. And we shall auto throttle and flight director, switch you back to map, put it all the way down. LNAV and flight change goes to on. Set the runway heading of 203. And set the altitude to flight level 320. Set the autoworks to RTO. We don't need U, just need the, there we go, for the APU. The weather radar, airport data, and the 2 VORs can go on. Put it at a minimum zoom. The flight deck doors too. And we are prepared for before departure. Before pushback. So let's plan our pushback. It will obviously be nose left, tail right. It's not a surprise. So let us just do this very quickly. And there we go.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Right, no problem. And it's hard to tell between yellow and white with the program that I'm using, which is f.lux, if anybody's wondering. So yeah, it's pretty hard to tell the difference. So I can see a bit of a difference here actually. I'm pretty sure the braking line is over here. So yeah, whatever. Why am I even mentioning about that? So we'll turn on the nav light and the beacon lights because we need to start our engines soon. Can bring in the pushback guy.
ground to cockpit. Tow is
Can
driving up.
turn on our APU and the left fuel pumps. You can watch the APU come on. The RPM coming up. So there we go. It's basically started. Alright, ground handling can go away. Ground power can go off. Disconnect all ground power. Switch the engine. And we'll turn on all our hydraulics.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And as for our taxi routes, let's see, where is charts? So we are currently at the north. So once we push back, we will taxi straight on north 2, right on north 3, right on north cross 3, holding point of Echo North. You guys probably don't know where that is, but it's fine because I'm going to show you. So this whole short part is north 2. We'll turn right here on north 3, straight down, turn right over here on north cross 3, and straight all the way down to the holding point Echo North over there.
Release parking brake.
So yeah, it should be pretty simple. Right, so the pushback truck is done. We're now not waiting on anything. So, yep, and the real life flight just arrived at Singapore Changi from its previous leg, which is leg number 1. But it's alright. We'll be early for this flight, I guess. So, we will do our push and start now. The time currently now is local time 11:31 p.m. So let us remove our parking brakes.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Right, put in all the fuel pumps. Engine 2 starts. And a fuel flow. Right, engine 2 has kind of started, so we'll monitor the N1. And I probably should fix that for not having it aligned, but eventually get to that when I am modeling this part of the airport. If anybody is wondering, once again, if you didn't watch the last video, this airport here, it's basically most of what I have placed down, all the buildings and objects. Of course, most of this stuff here is from libraries, but of course some of this stuff here is also custom-made objects. And of course I'm working at, in one part of the airport now, and I am not working on this part, so that therefore this part still looks a bit not realistic. Yeah. So engine 1 starts. And fuel flow. Again, if anybody is wondering, if you didn't watch the last video, which part I am working on currently, it will be the south of Terminal 3 over here. And this is basically a preview of what it would look like at night time. It is not confirmed that I will have this texture for nighttime because there is no light at all. So yeah, I don't have any lit texture, so that's why everything looks just like the unlit textures.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Right, parking brakes set. Let's go back to the cockpit.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
should be able to turn off our APU soon. Right, APU off. And APU bleed goes off. Switch you to the flight control panel. Set my trims to 6.3. Go flight controls, full left, full right, full up, full down, rudder left, and rudder right. Neutral. Controls has been checked. Flaps set to 5.
Hose disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Right, so the pushback guy is gone. Can turn off the left runway turn off light because it's not going to the left. Taxi lights can be turned on and the right runway turn off can be turned on now since he's out of the way, and he should be giving us a hand signal soon. There we go. So it means it's clear and we are ready for taxi, which we definitely are. So shall get out of here and proceed on to the holding point. So parking brakes has been set to off and let's move. Put a bit of power for taxi. Right turn up here on North 3. Set our spoilers to arm now. And that's about it that we can do for the before departure, because we are still in the terminal area and I'm pretty sure that it is against FAA's rules that we can turn on our terrain radar and set our transponder to TRA, even though it's possible for the transponder, but there's no ATC online now, so standby works too. Although there was ATC online not long ago, there was Singapore approach and Southeast Asia radar or control, and sadly they went offline after an hour and a half or so because no one was around. So yeah, right. So now our return radar because we are kind of out of the terminal zone. Let's set our transponder to TRA. And up here is our holding point. The red bar over there, it's Echo North. Right, coming up on the holding point. Let's turn on our landing lights and taxi lights goes off. We are not stopping here. Strobe lights goes on. Did not check whether there's anyone around in the vicinity, but it's alright. Slow down a little bit more.
Approaching 20 center.
Yeah, there's no one around. Should be pretty nice. Again, this is a risky takeoff, so if anything goes wrong, I should probably abort takeoff, especially if I run out of runway space. Right, here we go. Landing up on the
runway 20 center.
We're ready for departure. Current local time is 11:39 p.m. Let us get out of Singapore. Let's say goodbye to Singapore. Engines are stable. Power set. $80 knots. Coming out on B1. B1. Rotate. It's a bit fast of a rotation. It's alright. Positive climb, gear up. It's a bit higher of a rate of climb. And right, let us set our speed to 250. Set our V speed. No, not V speed. Set our vertical climb. Rate of climb of 2,500, and let's start autopilot to on while we enjoy the scenery. Spectacular view of Singapore, even though the render distance isn't that much because of X-plane itself not having a high LOD for its lighting. Not sure why, but yeah, that's how it works. Next plane. Still quite a nice departure out of the airport. Flaps 1. And flaps up. Traveling at Mach 0.4, that's quite fast. Okay, set flight change, no? Since we are at our desired speed. Could probably be a nice screenshot there for the thumbnail. Can't see anything from the back, unfortunately. Beautiful view of the airport from the sky. Street brakes go to unharmed. Landing lights can come up. And we're not using VNAV today, but we will still set the VNAV speed to yeah, I will just let it stay at 306 and we'll see what happens. Right, we'll switch to V speeds now. And so my speed to 306 knots for the VNAV, because I feel like using VNAV now. I'm not sure why, but yeah. I wish there was just more lighting on the plane for this plane. It's seriously dark. I mean, of course it is realistic having this dark, but can't even see any of the livery itself, so it's not much point of using a livery if you can't see it. should probably turn on the interior lights too a little bit more, since it's already after takeoff. And the passenger signs can go off because we don't need it anymore. I know it's not really that safe to do so, but it's alright. Airport right below us. It's another airport there, which is an air base. Yeah, everything has just gone out of view now because it's a bit too far away. The auto gate is still there, so it's what's creating the light. It's pretty nice. Another airport there, which is Slata Airport, I think. No, I think that is Slata. Not sure. Right, now that we have kind of reached our VNAV speed, and we have just entered some weirdest clouds as always with X-Plane. Let's set our VNAV. Should be stable. And seems like it is. So we should be safe to leave it over here and let it run until I reach cruise. So once again, I'm going to let I'm gonna stop commentating this or talking, and I will let the music play. So hope you guys enjoy the music, and I will see you guys after 12 hours for me and maybe 5 minutes for you. So yeah. So we are back, and we are nearly at our top descent. About let's see, how long is that? Around 50 nautical miles to go. So it's a good time to start for the before descent checklist. So in the meantime, let me turn on Navigograph charts first. So I have installed the X checklist in the middle of the flight, so we can use this instead of me using pen and paper. So yeah, before descent checklist, auto brakes set to hold on. I have not checked the winds at the airport yet, so I have not planned the arrival runway or anything. So we'll be doing this live, I guess. So let's see. The winds at the airport is 06004 knots. So runway 06 is the best runway to land. Charts has still not loaded for some reason. There we go. Hold on. Load up the charts. Let's check the charts. Yeah, runway 06 as planned will be our arrival runway. And so the runway is about 3.4 kilometers long, and I think auto brakes 1 should be fine. There we go. And oh god, yeah, it's loading in quite a lot of stuff in this area, especially with such high settings in X-plane. So of course I would expect some of that lag. So auto brakes has been set, seatbelt signs. Yeah, sure, I will set the auto now. CDU is programmed because we're still going to use runway 06 as planned. So yep, anti-ice is still on auto. Go. Altimeters for the airport is QNH 1022. And there we go, QNH 1022 has been set. Minimums for the runway 06 is 200 feet. Here we go, minimum set. And there is still the approach briefing, which I have added in already, but I have not reloaded the checklist yet. So yeah, the approach briefing. Hold on, trying to bring out the big airport chart if I can. Can't seem to find it. Alright, whatever. Yeah, okay, this should do. So let's bring in the charts. There we go. So our approach today will be the Norku to Alpha, which is all the way from over here, which is Norku. The below flight level be below flight level 280, above flight level 200, between 260 and 280 knots. Straight to Sonsa, then to Robis, turn left to Oscar, straight to R-tip, which there is restriction of under flight level 100, which because we are a jet, so that's why we're following this. And then we will head direct to one of the waypoints here. I think it's somewhere over here. Then to another waypoint over here, which is not, of course, in the charts. And we will, after that, turn right towards Echo Hotel 616, and then we'll turn right to intercept the localizer for runway 06, which is over here. And this is the airport charts over here. So we'll be landing on this runway here. We will vacate to the left and take one of the stands over here in the terminal apron. So should be pretty simple. Right. So remove this. So before descent checklist has been completed, let's close that. And we are basically about to ready for descent. So let's set the MCP altitude to flight level 190 for the next waypoint there, and should be fine. So I hope VNAV will automatically descend for me. We'll have to see, I guess. Which is about in, I would say, 10 nautic mile, or even less actually, maybe 5. Yeah, seems to be alright for 5. So we just wait for the top of descent, and then after that I'll probably just skip until I am at the transition, which is, let's see, what is it for Amsterdam Schiphol. It is flight 11. not on the charts. Why is it not on the charts? Yep, it's descending already, which is pretty nice. We'll delete this. There we go, Mach 0.7 descent instead. Let's see, where is it? Airport information. Yeah, it doesn't say. Oh my god. Oh, transition level is by ATC. So, what is the transition altitude then? It is, wow, 3,000 feet. So, I guess I'll just do like somewhere about 4,000 feet. So I guess I'll be back when I am at about 10,000 feet or so. Yeah, seems fine. Might need more drag for this descent. Yeah, I think I need more drag. Don't think the aircraft is able to keep up. Not sure though, because once of course, when I go towards a lower altitude, the rate of descent can be even faster because of the dense air. So yeah, whatever. So anyways, I'll be back at about flight level 100, and yeah. So we are on the 10,000 feet now, and I'm pretty sure that the only thing that I have for before landing is the landing lights, which is, yep, of course, landing lights. Go, landing lights are down. So the checklist here is complete. The next one would be just before landing, which is when I'm at when my localizer has been captured. It's when I will start the next checklist. So, yep. The scenery looks quite nice, quite beautiful. There's a lot of night lighting there. And I did change the speed limit for here to 240 instead of 280 because PESER, if I'm correct, is just a waypoint that I've just added in. And yeah. I also have deleted restrictions on river because I genuinely feels like it is not required, since it is a restriction of 10,000 feet on flight level 100, and there is already a restriction here of going below flight level 070. So not really sure why there is a restriction there, even though I entered the waypoint manually, but alright, not a problem, should be fine. I should probably reduce the speed more soon. Yeah. Nope, I don't want that. Looks like I'm not in control of my speed, so I just set 230 over there, and 220 over there, and 200 over there. 180 over there. There we go. Much better. Just wish that the draw distance can be increased, because the night lighting really looks very nice, but can't do nothing much. I'm pretty sure the auto lock doesn't do anything either to increase the night lighting render distance, so do nothing much. Can only look at all this close scenery. Be nice if this was VFR, but it's IFR and cruising at high altitudes, which of course would prefer a higher render distance. Of course, I'm at the VFR cruising altitudes now, like for maybe small Cessnas, yeah, should be about around where I am, but still prefer at least a bit more of a night lighting render distance, or a higher one, rather than something just like, I would say, about 30 kilometers for radius. Not sure how far this is for the limit, but say about 30 kilometers at most. So yeah, why am I even leveling out at 6,700 feet? Alright then. Problems with VNAV in a nutshell, I guess. Yeah. I'm just gonna use V speeds instead now, because it's getting weird. Maybe that's a bit too much. There we go, much better. And we'll do flaps 1. Slats are coming down. It's been, let's see, how long has it been since the departure time? I think it has been exactly 12 hours. I don't remember the takeoff timing, so I would have to refer to the video, check for it. So yeah, well, whatever, but it should be around 12 hours. And the current local time in Amsterdam Schiphol is 5:39 AM, and the sunrise is at 7:30 AM local time, so we are not going to experience any sunrises. Can put our spoilers to arm now. We don't need it at all for the remainder of the approach. It's a pretty long approach, to be honest, especially between River and Echo Hotel 614, 23 nautical miles. Maybe I can show you the route that I have done. Yeah, seems like a good idea. So right, there we go, project fly. So this is basically the route that we have taken, and I stepped climb over there, even though the step climb location is somewhere earlier, because basically this was an overnight flight for me, and I woke up somewhere around here, so I was only able to step climb in Russia, so whatever. So now we are turning towards the airport, which is over there, and yeah, should be quite close now. Anyways, let's go back to explain. So as we do 210 knots. Hey, everything just loaded in. Look at all those city lighting. Looks so magnificent. Is even the right track for it? Probably. I don't know. Alright, let's enjoy the view from the co-pilot seat. I don't think there's an airport there. Yep, it's not the airport there. That is, I think it's Rotterdam Airport. Not sure. Never been to Amsterdam before. It's a motorcycle passing by my house. It's pretty nice. Probably shouldn't be recording at this timing, but it's apparently our arrival timing, so can't do anything much. Probably should close the windows or something, but try to reduce the background noise as much as I can. And by that I mean just moving probably the wind sounds only, because if I'm talking over the cars, well, I doubt I can remove it, so whatever. Alright, we'll set our altimeters now to the airport's altimeter. There we go. Flaps 5. Flying quite dangerously close to the ground. Yeah, all those houses. Wow. Probably a bad idea to fly at such low altitudes at this time. I'll probably wake up everyone below me. It's alright, it's a simulator. We'll set the runway heading also, which is 058. There we go, 058 is set. And we have finally reached 3,000 feet after a long time. We'll do the landing speed now, so we'll set up gross weight to 5.9, and the winds at the airport is 3 knots. So we will add 6 knots to the landing speed. So our final landing speed is 151 knots. So speed to 190. Seems like the waypoints are not on the localizer's line. It's pretty weird, but alright. I think we're a bit high, so probably descend. Definitely feels that we are high. Flaps 15. Oh, never mind. That is not the airport. No, it is the airport there. Never mind. What am I thinking about? Let's put in the approach now. No, I can't. So we will unpark you and then we'll put the approach now. Localizer has been. Oh, never mind. We are still a bit low from the localizer. I mean, the glide is slope, so yep. We'll set my speed to 170. Gears down. I know my glide slope has not been captured, so whatever. I think the angle which I was looking at made it seem like the aircraft was higher than it should be, but no, well, whatever. Laps 20. Right, checklist. Landing gears is down. Flaps. That can wait. Landing speed is 151 once again, so we're set to 151 now. I think I just haven't flew for a long time, so feels like I'm a bit too high. So anyways, flaps. Hold on. Tell everybody that we're landing. EHAM traffic. On finals 06. Flaps at 30. There you go. Speed brakes as on. Altimeters set. Recoil is checked. Landing checklist completed. set the go around altitude of 2000 feet. There we go, it's really 2000, and the go around heading is 058. So everything has been set and ready to go. So auto throttle this up. I have throttle, and apparently there's no callouts. At least I didn't hurt any, so here we go again without any callouts. Again, I'm still not sure why there's no callouts sometimes. So just a throttle a bit more. Autopilot disconnect, plane is mine. Hey, leg, please, 5. There we go. Much better. Not sure what happened there, but alright. Right, it's a bit weird landing on the co-pilot side. It's alright. Trying to adjust my trims. The terrain radar is out. I need some cockpit light. Read. There we go. Much better. Helps me to adjust a bit better.
Approaching 06.
Looks like I'm a bit on the left. There's no wind, so I'm not sure why. And that's the highway below us into Schiphol Airport. Bit low on the glide slope, but it's fine. Minimums continue. 100, 50, 30, 20, 10. Right, acceptable landing. Right. And all the wheels are down. I'm not going to use reverses because I don't need it. Right, current local time is 5:54 AM. Right, auto brake set to off. We will do manual braking. Flaps up.
5,000 feet
Spoilers
remaining.
down. You will exit to the left over here. And that exit is Sierra 6.
4,000
Sierra
remaining.
4. Sierra 4. Alright. Not a problem. Alright, vacate to the left here. Not sure which gate the KLM is going to land on, so I'll check that in a moment. Alright, we'll just set our parking brakes up here. And parking brakes set. Alright, landing lights come off. Taxi light goes on, strobe lights go off. Transponder set to standby. The terrain radar goes off. The throttle goes off. Flight director goes off. Clear the warning, and anti-ice goes off, and APU goes to on. PU bleeds goes to on. So the checklist, please. Go. So landing, speed brakes is down. Landing lights is off. Just turn on some lights in the cockpit. Strobe lights are up. Taxi lights are on. Weather radar goes off. Terrain radar is off. Auto brakes is off. Flaps is set to up. Transponder is set to standby. Anti-ice set to off. APU generators goes on. APU blitz is on and APU is has been started. So after landing checklist completed. Alright, so where is the KLM parked at? We shall see. KLM835, what gate did it take? It took gate Foxtrot 4, which, let's see, where is that? Foxtrot 4. It's all the way at the north. So we shall taxi on Bravo, right on Bravo, and then all the way down to the north, left on Alpha 15, no, Alpha 14, and then we will turn into the gates there. So yeah, let's go ahead and taxi to the gates. We don't need the flight controls in it also. It's been a bit of power for taxi. Hey, that's broken. Taxiway here is broken. Oh no, I thought there's no. Oh, it's the road here that's broken. I see. Alright, whatever. There's one guy there, and that's about it. Oh, just turn right here on Bravo. Not sure whether Bravo or Alpha. Yeah, Bravo is the correct way, not Alpha. So, yeah. So we'll taxi all the way down on Bravo, straight on Bravo. Actually, it is a loop, if I'm correct. So should be a medium length taxi route to Foxtrot 4. Airport looks a bit meh because it just uses the library buildings, but can't do nothing much about it because I am not the map maker of this. Continue on Bravo here. And we shall put in the landing clip here too. And welcome back. Let's go to the taxi cam. So Bravo would be we'll be taxiing on Bravo all the way until there, which will turn left on Alpha 14, and our stand for parking will be Foxtrot 4, which is apparently taken by a plane. So we shall take guess the Echo gates over here. So that's my only other option, since static aircraft is taking over all the gates in this airport. All the static aircraft is placed by the map maker, and it's not from the settings. So yeah. Can't disable them unless I want to remove all of them. This guy is on this gate over here, not sure which one that is, and the guy is about ready to take off. Did he say 36 left? Wow, he did. It's gonna taxi. Wait, taxi all the way to there. Right then. Bravo is the left turn for Bravo is coming up. So we'll continue our turn. Maybe we should wait for that guy to take off first, not sure. Depends. I'm saying about that KLM going to 36 left. So Alpha 14 will be the next left turn. Not the one I am right now, but the next one. And there should be auto gates for all the gates in Amsterdam Schiphol, so pretty nice. What are those? Oh, right then. Interesting stuff. Right, Alpha 14 is to our left here, so we turn left on Alpha 14. Slow down. Yep, as expected, the gates are taken by another KLM. Continue on our taxi on Alpha 14. We'll take one of the gates to the left. It's planned. Is that guy really on the runway? I'd be surprised if he is. No. He's still taxiing towards the runway. And that gate is free there, so I'll take Echo 9. Yeah. Yeah, we shall just turn left here on Echo 9. Maybe it's a bit too small of a gate, to be honest. So, rip. Bit to the left. Shall I just ignore that pushback truck? And parking brake sets. There we go. Taxi lights and runway turn off lights go off. PUGen is on, so fuel cuts. Beacon lights go off, passenger signs go off, hydraulics go off, generators go off, pressurizations go off, trims and packs go off, resuck fans go off, cooling goes off, windows heat goes off. Bleeds for the engine goes off, and we can call in the ground handling, ground power too. APU off, and APU gens off, APU bleeds off, batteries are off, nav lights can go off, and fuel pumps can go off. There we go. Let's see, is that guy on the runway already? Where is 36 left? It's over there. It's gonna kinda be, so whatever. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to wait for that guy anymore. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's two parts of the KLM836 flight. And yeah, I'll hope to see you guys next time. Probably fly to somewhere across the pond. Depends. But once again, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.